I asked Madonna if it's hard for her to relinquish control over her career, or if she feels she has to be involved in every aspect of what she does.
Yeah, I like to have control over most of the things, but I'm not a tyrant. I mean, I don't have to have on my album written, arranged, produced, directed, starred in, and blah, 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 Madonna. I don't have to have that total control, because to me, you lose objectivity. What I like to do is be surrounded by really talented, intelligent people who I trust and ask them their advice and let them have their input too. But I'm not going to make a record and not be there and show up for the vocals. But I don't have to do everything either.
Do you think your music is fun? I mean, do you want to entertain? You
Yes.
like pop music?
Yes.
You don't feel that that's, you feel that that is valid?
Yes.
Why do you think that people sometimes feel that they have to do more than that?
Artists or the
Artists.
The audience?
No, artists. People get very serious about themselves sometimes when they're in a position where they can make a record or be in a movie or write something, you know?
They feel like they have to make a statement.
Yeah,
an artistic statement.
I don't know, a political statement
Because
or
I
an
think-
artistic statement, or they use the forum to expound
But
some
there
kind of
is
view.
an art to pop music. You see, that's what everyone is fooling themselves if they think, I don't care what anyone says, there's something valid and artistic about a Lionel Richie song or a pop song. There is something to it. Because no matter what, if every number one song, all those songs that make it to the top, you remember something about them. They touch you in a way. I don't care if you hate them or not. There's something memorable about them, and I think people have too many pretentious, highfalutin ideas about what's artistic and what has integrity and what doesn't. I think they think that if it's simple and accessible, everyone thinks that it's commercial and a total compromise. And if it's masked and mysterious and not completely understood or slightly unattractive, that makes it have integrity and be artistic. I don't believe that.
Do you think you're very driven?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Do you think that there's a connotation about that still, particularly with girls, that there's something wrong with that?
I think people are intimidated by women who are incredibly ambitious or competitive because it's easier to deal with girls that aren't. I mean, it's easier to deal with people that aren't. But I never really think consciously of the fact that I'm a girl or anything like that. In fact, I think I've had advantages because I'm a girl. I don't know. I mean, the only problem I think I ever had was when my record first came out and then all the black radio programmers found out I was white. I mean, I think that put some people off. But that's the only problem I have. I don't think it has anything to do with being a girl. I don't know. Maybe my record company, maybe all the men in the hierarchy would have preferred me in the beginning to be this demure, sweet, accepting girl or something. I don't know. I think that when they finally met me and sat down and had a conversation with me, they were surprised. I definitely don't feel it's necessary for me to make a feminist statement in my music. If I make any statements, it's my statements about life as a human being, not as a woman.
We asked Madonna why she places such emphasis on the up-tempo side of her musical character.
I don't really like writing ballads. They're not easy for me to write. I'm really hyperactive, and I don't like to slow dance. I like to fast dance.
Coping with the ups and downs of a songwriter.
Sometimes I can be really prolific and have I'll just be writing ideas and one song after another song, and then I'll have a really dry period, and I feel completely impotent. I can't, I just sit there and I can't, nothing comes to me, and it's better if I don't force anything, because I know that, that's the creative process. I think everybody goes through that, and it will come eventually.
Well, after my tour, I plan to be doing another movie. I'll take a break in the summer and start to shoot a movie in the fall, but it's a secret project and I can't talk about it.
Good. So you can actually take some breaks sometimes? Doing
Yeah,
all these
actually,
interviews?
I can. Yeah, I just don't tell anyone where I'm going, and I leave for 2 weeks, and no one can find me, so.
With new love?
That's a secret, too.
Okay, what other country do you want to explore? And
Well, I haven't been to Australia yet, and I want to go there, and I know I have to go there to do a tour. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go back to Europe, and I'm going to go to England and France and Germany, and then I'm going to go over to Japan and cut down to Australia.
So aren't you afraid they're going to put you in a Mad Max movie?
No, I wish. I would love to be in
that
a movie.
film?
No, that wouldn't be possible.
You like the feeling of being recognized in the street and things like that?
It depends on my mood. Sometimes it's really fun and flattering when people come up to you, but there are times when fans can be very rude to you, and they feel because that you're a public image